Are you a global warming pause denier? You say, what? Let me bring you up to date. The last 15 years, there's basically been no global warming on the surface. Now, I know the climatologists, these scientists have their computer models that have predicted what the temperature's going to be, as well as the catastrophic things that are going to happen in the future that global warming is going to bring to us. Well, it didn't happen the last 15 years. And I'm really enjoying this because, of course, you cannot question the religion of global warming, so they have to give some bit of explanation. And by the way, aren't you really glad that we didn't give up a bunch of our freedoms based on this model of the last 15 years? Woo! Of course, I say I'm not giving up my freedoms on the rest of their models either. Another video, another story. But they have to give explanations, and they're valid. Here's the stuff that they're giving us. Number one, they say, okay, even the United Nations IPCC, their whole climate group says there's been a pause. But that aside, they say, you know what, though? Number one, the oceans, they're still rising in temperature, nanny. And number two, and this is the one I particularly like, it's the volcanic activity that's had a great impact on the temperatures and climate itself. And when I heard that, I thought, whoa, you mean there's something besides me and my car that causes global warming? I mean, it's not just me. That volcanoes have a play in this. It's not just CO2. It's not just the evil oil companies. I mean, there's stuff outside the realm of the oil companies that can cause a climate event. Really? Actually, there are hundreds of things that go into what makes up our climate. Certainly, CO2 is one of them. Certainly, volcanoes are another one. There's so much stuff. There's this thing, you may not have heard of it either. Some of you have even seen it. It's called the sun. It's got a pretty big part in this overall thing that has nothing to do with us or CO2. But again, we'll save that stuff for later. The question I simply have is, are you a denier? A global warming pause denier?